Vikram Vij, internationally renowned Indian chef, is the owner of Vij's and My Shanti upscale restaurants in Vancouver, Canada. As one of the former panelists on the popular Dragon's Den show on CBC TV, Vikram is also a well-known public figure that is a role model for many entrepreneurs in North America. With a wonderful array of frozen dishes and spices available in select grocery stores, Vikram is able to bring some authentic Indian flavors to North Americans. He's cooked for celebrities such as rock star Bono, members of the royal family, and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. As a professionally trained chef, Vikram wants to share Indian cuisine with as many people as possible to show them the diversity in the flavors, the culture in the ingredients, and the love in his recipes.
I'm Chef Vikram Vij, and I am going to cook you a delicious dish. The dish that made us one of the most popular restaurants in Canada. It's called the Lamb Popsicle. And the reason why I call it a popsicle is because we wanted people to pick up the bones and enjoy it. But first, I want to mention some of the ingredients that you need in order to do a great cooking segment. Of course, you need flour, Vij's flour. You need cumin. You need turmeric. You need cilantro. You need gender equality. And you need farmer's matter. These are the ingredients for a great cooking element. Now, I got these made by this young girl who loves to paint nails, and I thought I should give her a little chance and be an entrepreneur. I'm going to go and take these off and wash my hands because you can't really cook with these things on it. And as you can see, my hands are now clean. But as I said, you need all these ingredients to make a great dish. So what am I going to make for you? A lamb popsicle. You start with some oil first, and you add Vij's garlic paste to it. This is now something that you'll be able to find in your stores very soon. These are spices that we have gotten from India. They're beautiful, they're homemade, and you love them. So a little bit of oil and some garlic paste. Freshly, they're roasted garlics from India, and they're really delicious. And you need a little bit of turmeric. I'm going to heat it up. While I'm waiting for the garlic to heat, I'll talk a little bit about the spices of India. Now, there's a huge science called Ayurveda in India, which incorporates cumin, cloves, cinnamon, fenugreek, all these spices. And so northern India uses a lot of these spices. But the actual heart and soul of the spices comes from the southern India, which has great peppercorn and cloves and cinnamon. And that is called the Malabar Coast. One of my favorite regions to go traveling and enjoy South Indian food. Specifically, India is such a large democracy of food. It is such a beautiful spot. When it is safe to travel, you must go to India and enjoy it when it is safe to travel. I can hear my garlic sizzling a little bit, and I'm going to go back and see what it looks like. Oh. You can see the garlic with a little bit of turmeric. Again, a very, very healthy dish to create from scratch, right here. I'm going to wait for that to cook a little bit more, and then I'm going to add some of the spices. I'm going to turn the heat up. Summer is coming, barbecue season is starting. I've already marinated the lamb in mustard and sweet white wine. So it's nice and tender right here. It's nice and tender. You leave it on for a day. You'll have the recipe for it, no problems at all, and enjoy it. Ah, I can smell the garlic. And now I'm going to add a little bit of cumin seeds, a little bit of coriander, and a little bit of garam masala. Now, these are all our spices that we have gotten from India. They're hand roasted, hand sifted. You would absolutely love them. Once they're available in your stores, you'll be able to buy rice and chickpea flours and all these flavors. All right, so I'm going to wait for it to cook down for a few seconds. You know, Indian food is not about the ingredient that goes in there. It's also about the timing of when that ingredient goes in there. It's almost like making a beautiful mosaic of carpet. You can't just weave it all together. It has to just a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red, and then the colors come out of it. And once the product is done, it's like, whoa, this is so delicious. All right, the spices are done. I'm going to finish this off with a little bit of whipping cream. And one of my favorite ingredients called fenugreek. Now you see, I've not put any salt in it yet because I want to taste the curry first and then add the salt, because every Indian spice has its own natural flavor of salt in it because they're real spices. When they grow, they have natural saltiness to them. So I don't want to just salt up the food right now, but I'm going to wait for the curry to cook down and then I'll add to it. Tone it down a little bit and throw the lamb on the grill like this. And just wait for it. So barbecue season's coming, you can serve it with potatoes, corn on the cobs. You know, wherever you are, whichever region of Canada you are, we are a beautiful culinary destination. We have farmers that produce great food. We have wine regions that produce great wines. So let's be Canadian and be proud of our backyard. Because remember, if we are not proud of our farmers and our fishermen and our purveyors and our people who produce great food, nobody else will be. We need to be proud of it. And that is the key to me. My message to you is try your own backyard, especially now with all what has happened. I think we need to, just buckle down and make sure that we are doing this together. All right, so you've seen the garlic paste. There is ginger garlic paste. There is just garlic paste. Lots of other flavors and spices that are going to come in. Our pickles, oh my God, you will love them. They are so delicious. And my favorite, Himalayan pink salt. Now this salt comes only from the northern Himalayas region. And the reason why it's pink is because it's got so many minerals. It's one of my finest things to use, especially when I'm cooking. It's just beautiful. Oh. Because the lamb has been marinated for almost like a day, it just falls apart. It just kind of, melts in your mouth. And again, you can either serve it on a platter with a little sauce at the bottom, or you can serve it individually on a little plate or a ramekin or whatever you want with a little sauce on top of it and enjoy it. Again, lamb, using local lamb, you can use chicken, you can use vegetables if you're a vegetarian. You can use coconut milk if you are lactose intolerant for this dish, and it'll taste delicious as well. There are so many variations to it. Indian food has got so many different variations. And I love the fact that, you can cook a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It doesn't have to be only one style. Do me a favor. Make sure that you have some music going on, something funky, something Bollywoody, and don't forget to have a glass of wine from wherever you are, whatever your region is. Enjoy that. So I think the lamb is almost cooked. It needs a little, maybe a minute or two of a sear on it, on a high heat. All right, so the sauce is cooked. Look how beautiful the color is. Ah, just delicious. I'm going to plate it and I'm going to taste it. It really doesn't need any salt, you know. The lamb is cooked. It's beautiful. It's nice and tender. Oh. You know, kind of, let it rest a little bit, the meat, just so that the flavor is there. And plating is so simple. You can use a little bowl for the curry sauce, or you can use a big one, depends again how many people you're feeding and how many friends you have. And there you go. Now I have to taste my own curry, right? Because it's part of it. There you go. The lamb is so nice and tender and delicious. It's looking delicious. If it looks good, I'm sure it'll taste delicious. What more can you ask for? Summer days, Lamb Popsicles with a fenugreek cream curry, so delicious. Enjoy. From our passion, from our love, to your house, to your family. Namaste.